Hi guys, so I'm really bored. I'm sorry I have not posted very often. My husband's going back to school and he's working a lot. So I haven't had like the most extravagant amount of time to be doing a lot of stuff, if that makes any sense. But I've been trying my best. I've lost some of my makeup for some reason, specifically my highlighter, and I have no idea where it went. So we're gonna go without that. But today I thought, let's do 2016 makeup. And like, you might be laughing at me because right now I look like trash. I've had a trash few weeks. It's been a lot of work. It's been a big change, but I'm kind of excited. So I figured that today we would try like 2016 makeup because I'm bored. You might be asking, oh, why would you do this if you're not going anywhere or doing anything? Fun? I don't know. Like, once in a while, it's kind of fun to have fun. So today I'm thinking we're going to go full cut crease. Like, I'll pop a few photos, like, right there, if possible. And yeah, so if we're doing 2016, I think we need to do some pretty intense brows. So I'm actually going to go over my natural brow line just a little bit and give myself some really thick brows, like, because if I'm being honest, I don't usually wear like a lot of color or anything in my everyday look very often. Sorry, I thought my other screen was in there for my gaming. Like I have like a little like desktop for my Xbox so I can play on there. But usually, if I'm being honest, I just kind of like wear foundation and eyeliner and stuff. Like I still wear a heavy face of makeup. I just don't do like specifically 2016 because it's not even that I don't like it. It's the fact that I'm lazy. But like, yeah, I'm just bored and I was like, well, you know what? I haven't made a video. My kids are finally asleep. They've been having a rough patch, so I haven't had the time to make videos because they've been waking up throughout the night, waking up every few hours, and like my priority is them, obviously. So I'm just happy that now I get that little bit of a break. So basically my rule, so I used to do 2016 makeup every day and like I loved it. It was a vibe, but I also didn't really have kids for 2016. Like I was still like freshly graduated. I graduated in 2016, so I'm kind of old. Well, I guess I'm not that old. I'm like 25, but still. All right. So basically what you want to do is kind of I used to do these brows all the time. So if they don't look perfect, they're going to look crazy right now because the reality is you have to sculpt these bitches. These are not the kind of brows that you can just like put on and go without your day. So I always kind of like leave like a path that's kind of like a unibrow path with these because trust me, it works when you're sculpting and everything. Like I found 2016 makeup as a whole is like, it's a process, if that makes sense. Also, the brow stuff I'm using is the Tattoo Studio by Maybelline stuff. It's actually what I use for my everyday makeup too. But yeah, all right, so let's put on some primer. I use this e.l.f. stuff. It's called Power Grip Primer. I got it off of Amazon. And I don't know why I'm even using it considering the fact I'm probably just going to take this off after this video's done. Because chaos, well, actually, I might take some selfies because, like, if I'm putting this much effort in, I might as well do something with it, you know? But, like, I'm also prepared for this to look absolutely awful, if I'm being honest. Because, like, I haven't done, like, crazy makeup in a long time. Mostly just because I don't have the time. And because, like, I'm just not a very colorful person. Which is funny since I have colorful hair. But, like, I kind of prefer, like, the look of me with, like, eyeliner and then just, like, a brown, like, shadow just in my crease. But, like, at the same time, I miss doing, like, fun makeup more often. So, like, who knows? Maybe I'll just be a makeup guru. All right, so let's sculpt this brow. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the way we want it. I think this is my new look. No, on a serious note, though, I miss this era of makeup. I miss when people were creative. I'm not the biggest fan of, like, the whole clean girl era sort of a thing. Like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it or that it's ugly or anything, because it's not. I'm just not the biggest fan of it, if that makes sense. It's not me. Like, I like heavier makeup. I like seeing people making a statement and doing something fun for once. Because, like, I high-key sometimes feel like people aren't having fun anymore with their makeup. Alright, so we got that on. I'm actually going to let my face, like, kind of heat that up. Also, this is the concealer. You know, since I'm an influencer and since you guys care so much, I'm also going to do my contour before I stick on foundation. This way I can do it darker. Because 2016 makeup, as I said, is about making a statement. And yes, my contour shade is a little bit too dark for me. I'm an idiot, and I ordered it off at Instacart. It was meant to be a lighter shade. Didn't end up being a lighter shade because I ordered it off of Instacart and it looked lighter. So that's the reason why we're going to put the foundation over top. So I'm going to stick some up here. It was so funny. I remember the stage of makeup. People were like, this is drag queen makeup. Oh my god, it has to be toned down. And I was just like, yes, this is the best fucking thing ever. Because it's just fun, you know? It's just so much fun. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do to start off with this is carve out my brows. I'm trying not to get too much on my eyelid because I'm going to be doing a cut crease. Because, like, you can't do 2016 makeup without, like, a cut crease. I miss this stage of makeup, though. I miss being this excited about, like, super excited about, like, makeup products and everything. As stupid as that is, it just gave me something to be happy about in that time. And that's the reason why I really loved that time. Because, like, I was totally, like, into all the beauty gurus and everything like that at the time. I used to watch all of them, and yeah, I know a lot of them now are terrible people, and that's the reason why I don't watch them anymore, but, like, at the same time, I just miss that era. I want to find more people that are, like, makeup people that aren't, like, you know, grooming children. Because, like, I didn't know at the time that they were terrible people. I just liked makeup, and I loved listening to the products. I loved learning about the new products. It brought me some sort of happiness. And as much as people can be like, that's consumer culture, blah, 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 it was just fun, you know? And I think that, like, we need to focus on what's fun, because the world's a really scary place right now, and we need to focus on the positive stuff. Because, like, that's one thing I'm starting to realize is, like, yeah, I can sit here and focus on all of this negative, or I can focus on what's making me happy. Again, 2016 makeup, or at least what I've done, how I've done it, is a process. This is the way I used to do it. I used to full on, like, contour myself up to the gods beforehand. I probably should have pulled my bangs back. Whatever. And then I would stick my foundation over top if I had, like, too dark of a concealer shade, which is what I have right now because I'm stupid. And I got too dark of one because I am stupid. And I felt kind of bad about it because I feel like somebody with a darker skin tone probably could have used this more. But you know what? There's not really much I can do with Instacart. With Instacart, because at the end of the day, like, a shopper doesn't know, you know? And it looked lighter on there, so, you know. Alright. So let's do our base first. So I'm actually going to just, like, throw some foundation everywhere. Because, like, we want heavy coverage. We don't want light coverage. This is not a light coverage look. This is full coverage to the gods. Fucking beautiful. So I'm actually going to try and leave a little bit of this out and then blend it with my foundation. Because this is what's going to give you that really, really, like, sculpted look. I like how I'm acting like I'm a beauty guru. Don't listen to my advice. I am not a beauty guru. I just really like makeup. Always have. Always will, because I kind of think it's an art form and it's a way to express yourself. Because, like, life is so fucking short. Who gives a shit if makeup makes you happy? So it makes me laugh when men are like, I'm taking her to a pool on a first date. It's like, okay. I don't think you understand. Some of these women are so talented, they will figure out a way to make that makeup last in the pool. Like, that is talent that I don't possess. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I also really, really miss being able to just have fun like this. But, like, I'm a busy mom. I have 3 young kids. It's fucking busy in this house. Like, if they are not sleeping, I have to be watching them. Because the other thing I really don't think I've mentioned is I have 3 kids under 3. Okay, yeah. That's looking a little bit crazy, but that's the reason why we blend. We gotta blend, blend, blend. All right. So now it's concealer time, because again, I'm just having fun here, and this seems like fun to me right now. So I'm gonna do that. That. Ooh, sharp. That. And then we sculpt it out. Down here, and down here. Here and here. So, as I said, there's a process. There's a process to my madness, I swear. Okay. So then we want to stick on our concealer. That's going to be right in here to add that natural highlight and sculpt this face to the gods. I love how somebody's probably going to comment on this being like, what are you doing? You don't know what you're doing. And I'm going to be like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm having fun. I am a literal child. Leave me alone. You give me makeup, I'm gonna think it's a thing of paint, and I'm just gonna have fun and paint my face. Well, it's also, I just really miss being able to do this every day. Because, like, I used to wear so much makeup all the time, and now I'm just, like, so busy. I don't have the time to do it anymore. I guess part of it's the fact that I just need to make the time, but, like, yeah, it's hard. All right, that's looking very, very, very good. If you can see this base. All right, so now that I have, like, the base sort of figured out, I'm actually going to contour my nose with a bronzer thingy. This is from e.l.f. I've had it for a disgustingly long period of time. And for some reason, I still have it. Is it expired? Probably. Do I really care? No. So yeah, I'm gonna get this fully, like, sculpted. The amount of times I'm gonna say sculpted in this video is gonna be concerning. So, like, kind of what I do is I make it look ridiculous. So you can tell it looks a little bit ridiculous. I kind of, like, outline, like, the tip of my nose with, like, a little bit of the powder. And then go in there. And then I take a plain powder brush and I basically just go and I blend it. Because if you don't do this, you're going to look a little bit crazy. But I mean, like, high key, if you can pull this off and look amazing, then I'm jealous. Or if, like, you're one of those people that doesn't have to blend after sticking, like, a nose contour on, I'm genuinely jealous of you. Like, teach me your ways. Show me the beauty guru ways. And I love how I gave up on the brush and started using my fingers. I mean, high-key, your fingers are, like, one of the best things in makeup, in my opinion, though. All right, now, before I do anything else, I'm just going to stick, like, a very matte white shade just in the middle of my nose for the time being. Just to kind of, like, really, like, really show off the fact that my nose is tiny, you know? Because, like, I'm one of the bitches you gotta take swimming, apparently, on the first date. I hate that logic. It just makes me cringe so hard. All right. This is my base so far. And now we're gonna set this bitch. I like how I'm doing this to literally sit alone in my apartment. Like, damn, my husband leaves me alone. This is what I do. Just full on. So I'm using the Kimchi setting powder. I find that Kimchi is high-key one of the best brands that I've ever used. The only thing I'm not gonna do is, like, bake my makeup. I know that was a big thing, but I have horribly dry skin. And if I do that, even for, like, a few minutes, my skin will literally hate me and destroy my life. I say that because I have, like, horribly dry skin that will start peeling. So I'm just going to do a light layer of powder. It's also because I'm not going to probably wear this for very long. All right. So our base is finished. Or at least sort of finished. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of setting spray on this base. I like how I'm doing this even though I'm just going to sit at home and probably take it off in like an hour. Ugh. Whew. All right. So I don't feel like I should do neutral like today. I feel like I should do colors. Because like if I'm going to be wearing a full face of 2016 makeup, like I feel like we need to do a colorful look. Because like if I'm not doing colors, then what's the point, you know? What's the point in doing makeup I normally wouldn't do? So I'm going to use Kimchi again. This palette is busted because I have used the living hell out of it. I literally have like a bunch of shades going into pan, but I love this palette. High key, probably I'm going to buy more Kimchi in the future. All right, so you know what? I have blue and purple hair, so maybe I'll do blue and purple and then do a cut crease. So yeah, let's do blue and purple. So I'm going to start with blue and then go into the purple, I think, because I only have one purple shade. And I just don't feel like, and it's a shimmery shade, so basically I'm just going to go like halfway into here above my crease. I'm going to start to blend it as well. Otherwise, knowing my luck, it'll just sit in one spot because that's what my makeup does half the time. Because I'm a train wreck. All right. Are there any other moms out there? Because like, high key, it would be awesome to meet some more about mom friends. I find it so hard to find friends nowadays because like everybody's either really invested in their own lives or they don't want friends, or it's just hard, especially when you have kids, because like I find a lot of other people my age don't have kids now, and like that's fine. Like there's nothing wrong with not having kids. Like I would love to have even friends who don't have kids. I just would love to have friends in general, because my only friend is my favorite Hayden, and they're at camp and my husband's constantly working. So my life is very busy. And then I don't really have the time to get out there and meet friends or do extracurriculars because like he's working more full time and then going to school full time. My best friend works at camp, so they're gone for 2 weeks in a row and only back for 1 week. And then I'm like, how do I make friends? Like how do people make friends? How does that exist? All right. So we got the purple, not the purple, the blue on. Now we're going to put on the purple. And I think I'm going to do like one of those swoopy ones. Because, you know, I'm a makeup artist. Didn't you know? I'm going to do a swoop here. And blend. Ugh, I missed this makeup. This needs to come back. I will literally follow anybody who does just constant crazy makeup looks. Like on TikTok, I love TikTok. It's one of my favorite things to like decompress because like I have like very few places where I can, very little amounts of time is what I meant to say, that I can like actually sit on like line or whatever. And so when I actually do get to sit online, pay attention, it's not just my phone sitting on one TikTok for 4 hours while being on because I forgot to turn it off. Yes, I am one of those people. I'm a train wreck, and I'll be cleaning my house, and it'll be the same TikTok on a loop because I'm a train wreck and I forget that it exists. Because, yeah, 3 kids is no joke. 3 under 3 is even more of no joke. Like, oh my god. Love them to death. But goddamn, to say the least, it is busy in this house, and... whew, okay. So we got that on. Oh, that's looking really pretty. I'm really excited for how this is going to turn out. So we're going to have to like wing it with this. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to use my finger, I think, because I don't really have like a brush to do this specifically. So that's fine. I'm just going to like go in and kind of pat it into my eyelid. This is how I used to do it anyways, because, like, again, I'm not rich. Like, that's one thing I would love to see is some more, like, realistic beauty gurus who, like, it's not, like, all of the Sephora product, because, like, I can't afford all Sephora product. I have a few things. Like, I have this one from, I think it's Patrick Star, and I really like this palette, because, for one, I don't really like supporting like these big corporations that can't even get a shade range in it. Because, like, I'm sorry, if you can't do a shade range, why would I want to support you? Like, if you can't have a shade range that's worth buying for everybody. But for two, like, it's just a good palette. And I like the fact that it's a very, like, inclusive palette on top of that. Because I feel like almost anybody could use this and create so many good looks with it. Ugh. There you go. Oh, that actually looks really good. I'm happy with that. This is how my cut creases turned out. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna add like a light shimmer. So I have this one shimmer in this palette. It's called Rebel Gray, and I think I'm gonna use that on my lids because that kind of seems like fun to me right now. As well, I just feel like that's the only color that's gonna like suit this. Because, like, I don't really have, like, a lot of makeup. But, yeah, that's kind of why, one of the reasons why I wanted to start doing YouTube is I feel like we need more relatable people that don't have millions of dollars in their bank accounts to buy a new product every week. Like, I want to see people that, like, are like me, you know? That looks pretty. And, like, maybe don't have the 100 hours of time a day to sit there and play with makeup products or have brands sending them PR constantly. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Like, a lot of these people have worked very hard to get where they are. And, like, that's awesome for them, you know? But, like, I would love to see more people that were more relatable and more similar to, like, me than, like, constant people that are just... Because I feel like everybody now is unrelatable. Like, I missed YouTube when I was growing up. Oh, God, eyeliner. I'll be back in a second. All right, we did my eyeliner. So we have our base done. We have our eyeliner done. We're looking very cute. So I'm going to do my lipstick before I do anything else. And you guys are probably going to laugh at me, but I keep all my lipsticks in my purse like a weirdo. So I'm thinking I'm going to do just a matte nude lip because I feel like that's going to, like, you know, suit me the best. Suit the look the best, I mean to say. So I'm going to use this one. It's from Hard Candy. I don't know the thing. Oh, it's called Boyfriend. You know, it's such a boyfriend shade. And I'm going to, like, overline my lips a little bit. Because right now I'm looking a little crazy because this look needs a lip. It's one of those looks. So I'm going to overline this a little bit. Sorry for that little bit of silence, but you see how it's very overlined. And then I'm basically going to fill it in with a matte lipstick. But yeah, this is the lip liner that I actually use every single day. It's just I usually only do the overline and then I put on lip gloss because, again, as I said, lazy. But now I'm going to use this stuff. It's by Essence and it's called 8 Hour Matte. And I don't know what the shade is, so... whatever, sue me, but it's pretty. All right, we got our lip on. So since we're doing 2016, I feel like we have to pull out the big guns. So I have these crazy lashes that, like, I normally wouldn't wear very often. I used to wear them every single day, but they look like this. They are ridiculous. They are faux mink, if that means anything. But they are ridiculous. Like, they are lashes. So I'm going to put them on. I'll be back in a second. On to the last final few steps here. So first of all, got the lashes on. It's looking crazy. I'm going to put on this Makeup by Mario blush. Yes, I should have done this earlier, but I really don't care. I'm going to sweep it up my cheeks like that. Perfect. And we need highlighter because, I'm sorry, it's not 2016. if you don't have highlighter. Unfortunately, I lost my highlighter, so we're going to use an eyeshadow. So I'm going to put some on my nose, like the tip of my nose right there. I'm going to overdo it a little bit. And some on my cheekbones. Ooh. Wearing lashes this big is crazy. Love it. Love the way it looks, but goddamn, it's a little bit crazy and this lash is falling off my face. Okay. That's okay though. It's okay. It's just because I wear glasses and I'm a train wreck. I'm going to add just a little bit on top of my lip there, like that. A little bit more on my nose. All right, now I'm going to show you guys the finished look up close because right now I'm pretty far away. So this is the finished look of my 2016 makeup, or at least my attempt at it. Is it perfect? No. Is it really good though for me? Yeah, and I'm very happy with it. But yeah, so now I'm just gonna probably sit in my house. Oh my god, I got fucking powder all over my plugs. That's so funny. Don't worry about it though, I'll just wash my plugs. Oh my god, that's so funny. I like gave them a DIY ombre. But yeah, this is my look that I did. Ignore my plugs. It's fine. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Again, I'm sorry I didn't post for 9 days. Actually, I think it was 10 days. I'm busy and I try my best. I do enjoy filming and I will film whenever I have the chance, but oh, she's sculpted. She is sculpted. She's sculpted to the cat.